Hey, what's up, Barry? Hey, this is round two for my video. I tried to use my cell phone and it came out like crap. It's supposed to shoot HD, but apparently not. Anyways, hey, I was just going to give you a video response to using the NCE DCC USB decoder. So this is it right here. It's pretty simple. It doesn't come with the black case, it's just this right here. I got mine for $42 on eBay. So what it has is it plugs into your USB port right here. It doesn't come with a cable, by the way. And then it plugs into the other port here. So this is the A and that's the B. Then it's got an RJ11, which is a 6-prong telephone cord. This is one that I made out of a 6 wire. Uh-oh. I don't know why that just came on. You can use the cables that came with the NCE power cab. They'll work too. They're the same thing. So all you do is you plug all this in. There's a driver on their website that you install first, and then plug this into the computer. Then it should find it. This is Windows 7 Home. It doesn't need anything fast to run on. This is just a small little netbook. So what you want to do is go to Decoder Pro, which is a free software. It's JMRI that makes it. It works really well. It just takes a little learning curve to get used to. Once it loads up, here it contains throttles, programming CVs, and then it also has the Y throttle, which is basically you can turn your Android phone or iPhone into a controller. And I'm actually trying to set that up right now on my phone. But so what you'll get is a screen. It'll say NCE USB. If you get an error code, that means the driver didn't install right. So if that happens, just try uninstall it and then reinstall it. So I will first actually just do a throttle, just because I need to bring a locomotive by. I don't know how many throttles you can have open, but I've only had 2 or 3 and it's been plenty. So what you do is just type in the address of the locomotive, hit set. And those are my SD70 Ace Athearn, SD60M Athearn, and another SD70 Ace Athearn. They're the 2 first ones, the Union Pacifics, have Tsunami sound, and then the rear one just doesn't have it. So I just brought it back down. So you can see that just by hitting the buttons. And then turn the light on. Let's see. So the light comes on. So I'll just show you. Let me shut these things down. So what the limitation for if you use the SB3A, which I do, you just having it connected, you can only use the service mode programming track, and you can only write 3 CVs at a time. If you bypass and unplug the SB3A and just use the panel that comes with the Power Pro, if I got that right, then you can use it in the operations mode, which will allow you full writing and reading of the CVs, which is really nice. But even I think I may have got that backwards, but it's operations mode, the track programmer that you can use with the SB3. Service mode is the programming track, which you bypass the SB3 and it'll work. So you just click on operations mode, go up 8419 is the loco number, and you go in and enter them into a roster, and that's how you build it up. So this is what the screen looks like. So I'll just show you kind of how to do a light. Push this back so you can see it. So the light, so I'll change the headlight. Say I want a Mars light up front. You change it just on the pull down box. Right changes to loco, and there you have it. You've got a Mars light. So, and there's all sorts of different options here that you can change it to, and that's based off of what your decoder is capable of doing. So this one's just going to be on and off, so then you just write changes. It's back to normal. The other good one is the sound and sound levels. Like these, I set my tsunamis to prime mover starts up at speed step 1. That way they're not just sitting there idling and making a bunch of noise if I don't want them to be. You also can go in and enter the CVs manually. If like you have a list of all the CVs that need to be changed, you can do that. And I went ahead and did that on these for the Athearn sound upgrade. But you can see what you can change. You can change all the different functions to whichever function you want to work. I mean, there's just hundreds and hundreds of different options. And once you in this mode right now with the SB3 connected, if you do more than 3 CVs at a time, it'll actually crash and cause most of the time it's been causing a runaway train, just if you're trying to program on the main. But if you go into the programming track and bypass SB3, it doesn't have that problem. It'll go right away. You can see, and then once you close out, you can save all the changes. So if you ever have to reset the locomotive, you just go back in on the power or in the programming track and just rewrite all the CVs, and it'll be back to normal. So if you want another throttle, just go to new throttle. 83, 82, that's the locomotive I set up. It's a tunnel motor that I did I set up a Mars light on it, so you can see. So after ready to run, that I did on, and it just has a regular Digitrax 123 decoder. And then it also works good for speed matching. I got my lifelike to actually speed match in a consist, which I couldn't do before. But the downside is once it's outside of the consist, it doesn't want to, it runs too fast. So it's kind of a catch-22. And you can, if it loses power, if it loses connection with the locomotive on JMRI, it'll actually just stop it. So say you're running this right here, you crash, whatever, it stops. So it's kind of got a backup, which is nice because so we know anything Windows based will crash, lock up. So hope that helped explain it. And this is just how I have it plugged in right now. I had to rip everything apart to get it to work right, to figure it out, but it acts as another throttle, so you can still use your regular NCE cab. So you can see controlling this consist right here just by having them plugged in. So you can have this running, and then you can also have the laptop running with it. And then you also have for your Android or iPhone, you can also control it via this. So Anyways, hope this helps, man. Any questions, just hit me up.